Hey everybody, how are you all doing? Thank you for joining me once again at Into the Word. I appreciate the time that you spend with us. Thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. God bless your hearts. God is so good, God is so good. Well, I had a conversation with my friend just a few days ago, and he said to me, Phil, can a person be a Christian but not live a Christian life? And I was like, what do you mean? He said, Phil, can a person be a Christian yet not be religious? And I said, explain, I don't quite understand the question. So he said it again. He said, can a person go to church, take his wife, his children to church, yet live a life that doesn't reflect his Christianity or his faith or something that the Bible teaches us not to do? He's doing that in his life, yet he's going to church and he's doing all of the church things as well. I said, I think I understand what you're saying. You're saying, can a person be a believer, yet live a lifestyle that is ungodly? Basically, in a nutshell, that's what he said. And I said to him, well, I think you can. And he was a little bit surprised that I said, I think you can, because he was expecting me to say, no, if you say you're a Christian, then you live a lifestyle that reflects your faith, your Christianity, your beliefs, right? You live a righteous life. He was expecting me to say that. And I've been looking at Proverbs chapter 4. It's so good, it's so good. I've been looking at it for a few weeks now. Even before he asked me the question, I had already been looking at it, right? And I was looking at the Good News Translation version, okay? So if you think that the Good News Translation is for children only, you're mistaken. It is so good. The way that they put the words in there, the way that they put the text in there is so good. The words they use, simple yet profound. If you're having trouble understanding some of the other versions, perhaps go to the Good News Translation and it will just open up a little bit more to you, which is what it did to me, okay? It was so good, it was so good. And so in Proverbs chapter 4, he's talking about paying attention, okay? He's talking about listening, and perhaps we'll go into that another time. But at the moment, we're just going to look at one aspect of it, okay? He's talking about taking the word of God seriously, okay? Then he also says, don't sin, don't sin. In a few places, he's saying, look, live this way, but do not live that way. Live a godly way, but do not live a life where sin is. Refuse sin, okay? Don't be led by sinners, okay? Actually, let's go there. So we're going to have a look at Proverbs chapter 4, right? In the Good News Translation, verse, here we go. So he says, always remember what you have learned, okay? So that's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 13. Always remember what you have learned, okay? Your education is your life. Guard it well. Do not go where evil people go, okay? Do not go where evil people go. Do not follow the example of the wicked. Don't do it. Keep away from evil. Refuse it and go on your way. Don't do it. Refuse it. Do not go where evil people go. So he is saying in a nutshell, look, live a lifestyle that is godly. Don't live an ungodly lifestyle. So what I deduce from that, he's telling a believer, he is talking to believers here. God is addressing believers and he's asking believers to live a certain way. And the way he wants us to live is a godly way. What does that tell us? That tells us that you can be a believer yet live a lifestyle that is ungodly, okay? He's asking us to not be ungodly. If he's asking us to not be ungodly, then it would suggest that there is a possibility that we can be ungodly, okay? So yes, you can be a believer, yet still live a lifestyle that is ungodly. You can be a believer, yet live a lifestyle that doesn't depict your faith, your belief. It's not good, it's not good to be in that place, because if we have a look at the prodigal son, and we can go there again another time, the prodigal son moves away from his father So he's not living under the blessing of his father. He's moved away, and his lifestyle is that of ungodliness, yet he is still his father's son. He still has a relationship with his father, yet he's living a lifestyle that doesn't depict that relationship. The father has more than enough. The prodigal son ends up with nothing. Okay? Still have that relationship. He's still his father's son, yet the lifestyle depicts something different. If you were to see him, you wouldn't say this young man is the son of that person, of that man. Why? Because that man over there lives this lifestyle, and this young man over here is living this lifestyle, and the two lifestyles don't match. Okay? So we can. The answer to my friend's question is yes, we can. We can be believers, yet live a lifestyle that doesn't reflect our Christianity. It's not good to be in that position. It's like stagnant water. If water doesn't flow, it becomes stagnant. It's stagnant water. It becomes stale. It's good for nothing. Okay? We can be like that. And what we do is we seem to affect our environment with our ungodliness. Okay? We're away from the Father. Okay? We're living a lifestyle that doesn't reflect our faith, yet after that it filters out into every area of our life. We don't carry the blessing, although we have the blessing, yet we're not carrying it, or it's not coming forth out of us, and it affects other areas of our life. It filters in here, there and everywhere. Marriage, social, whatever, work, whatever it is, it just filters out bit by bit, and it affects those other areas. But God is so good, God is so good, God is so good. He's provided us a way. He has provided a way for us to live a lifestyle, okay, that is godly, that reflects His goodness, that reflects His kindness, that reflects His gentleness, okay? But in order to live like that, we need to be in fellowship with the Father. If we are in constant fellowship with the Father, then our lifestyle will reflect our fellowship with the Father, and that lifestyle will affect other areas of our life, our marriages, our relationships, our work, okay, our businesses, whatever it is. It will filter out, and we can affect those areas in good ways, thus drawing people to the Father. Okay, so I hope that was good. I hope you understood that. I hope that was clear. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And until next time, God bless your hearts. Have that fellowship with the Father, okay? Let's affect our world. God bless you. Bye.